Hey everyone, it's Panda T here and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I need to join that club. Another one of those games that I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen before. I didn't watch any gameplay on it because it looked like it was going to be one of those that I personally would want to play. And then I started the channel and I said, hey, I have to play this for the people. So we're here, we're gonna start. This is a psychological horror, guys. I'm letting you guys know now. I don't know how. Look at how cute all of these little baby girls are here looking. It said even in the beginning, not suitable for people who are easily disturbed or something along those lines. So we're gonna do this journey together and figure out why this is what it is. So let's get right on to it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. I overslept again. I don't know what voices I should give everybody. Should I give people voices? I ask this every time and I never do it. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. She's kind of onto me. That's mean, Panda T. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. Okay. We cross the street together and then make our way to school. Hey. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Panda Team, have you decided on a club to join yet? I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations. What? In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. You see what happens? I learned from Emily. Don't just dismiss or not read things or lie and things like that because it comes back for you, let me tell you. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and animes. It definitely is me. I was talking about how worried I am that you won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Ooh, why is she calling me out like this? Relax. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Maybe we were just super tight like this, and although I'm like, she still, values my friendship. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? You trust me, right? Oh, don't make me keep worrying about you. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's had like 10 different accents, voices, everything. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Hey. Today, the school day is as ordinary as ever and over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. But why am I not in the anime club already? If I like anime, shouldn't I have just joined the anime club, like from the get-go? And then that way, like, I wouldn't have this problem. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes, so I keep sweating. The music is just so like carefree and cheerful. I'm trying to figure out when the scary part starts hitting in, you know? Or maybe this is just like, you know, the intros. So this episode might just be a little bit slow because I'm sure this is just the intro bits, you know, where we're learning everybody, trying to figure out who is who here in the zoo, and then things are going to pop off. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, oh look, she's blushing. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why'd you care so much anyway? Actually, she does seem to be pushing a little bit, you know. Well, look how dodgy she looks. Look how she's looking. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. So this is all just part of her scheme. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Listen. I too would sell my soul for a cupcake. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it's a really delicious cupcake, you know, like some cupcakes are really dry and the icing just isn't there, it doesn't taste so good. But other cupcakes are just so moist and the top, like the icing is just so delicious. I dejectedly followed Sayuri. Dejectedly. I feel like I said that right. Come at me. Across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri's full of energy swings open the classroom door. Oh, full of energy. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. A glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Panda Tea, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I don't know why she got such an aggressive voice. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I'm not going to give people voices. I'm getting confused already. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Panda T. Where do I know Monica from? Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Panda. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll go get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I didn't see what that word was. I just made some things up. As Yuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh my word, why did I struggle with that sentence? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches over the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Yo, that sounds so delicious. I really want cupcakes now. I'm about to end this whole gameplay to go and either go buy or go make my own cupcakes right now. I had no idea that you were this good at baking. Well, good at baking. So good. Oh my word, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. They're not even gonna show me what the cupcake looks like? Let my imagination run wild? Oh, what? Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Aw, she's so cute. I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. Okay, relax, bro, relax. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Y'all, I feel like I'm finally living in one of those, all the anime that I have been watching, I feel like I'm finally a part of. All right, relax. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Am I going to get to make choices? I want to know if I get to make choices. Because right now it doesn't seem like that. But is this just a meet the players before things pop off? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It really does. I really like reading. I guess so. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy some tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I need to stop. I can't help the swaying. I'm sorry. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was forced. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Actually, why? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Guys, when does the horror settle in? I'm feeling like it's only good vibes here in this club. I'm feeling like this is a good place to be. Hey, Monica is really a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many people in the club yet. Okay, relax, stop now. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. And it's true, that works again in life in general. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different goals, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Pandity, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh Lord! Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsu's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Is this trying to tell me that's what I can expect? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I mean, I'm like that. I'm sure a couple of y'all, not all of y'all, but a couple of y'all like to read. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Is this the developer's way of letting me know? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to at a minimal level. I'm really reaching. I'm trying to reach to fit in. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I'm really feeling like the people of this game are talking through me through the characters, and part of me don't like that. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri squats staddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Maybe Natsuki liked me. I'm just saying, maybe she liked me and the poem was about me. I'm not trying to be that person, but I feel like, why is she being a little bit shy like this? Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's true though, it is really true. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I just wanted to read everyone's poems. We sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all, Help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond. Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Pandity? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was going to join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lost my train of thought. Look at how they all look. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Panda, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. It really is just feeling like a romance novel. Like, that's all it feels like I'm playing right now. It feels like I'm playing a rom simulator, you know? How am I supposed to make a clear head decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Pandity, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Pandity, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed home. She always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Okay, after this part, I'm going to end because I feel like, joining the club is a good spot to call it for episode 1. I just wanted the things to pop off. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just playing a romance. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write. I get to play! Wait, okay, I'm gonna end after this. Okay, I can play. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Look at the little... Where's Monica, bud? Okay, I don't know who to go with. Should I go with Natsuki? But then I have to choose something like bubbles and things like that. Because she likes cute things, even though she tries to pretend she doesn't. Do I choose? Oh my word. Okay, let's choose love. No, wait, can I go back? Okay, I clearly can't go back, so it is what it is now. Love. Death. You know, like a little bit of a balance. Agonizing. The love, you lose a loved one, the agonizing pain you feel in your heart. Raindrops, the rain falling down. Existence. 4 of 20. I'm actually taking my time. Existence. Doki Doki. Like the heart. Okay. The beauty of the love leaves me feeling hopeless. And I'm out here shedding tears while I try to atone. I don't know where I'm going with this poem. There's a destiny. Okay. Unrequited love. Maybe that's what happened. Passion. Cry once again of the tears. This dark together romance. Oh my word. It feels like a daydream to be with the one whom I love, because it was unrequited at first, so we didn't love each other. I loved them, they didn't love me. Then, I don't know where the death came in, but it be like that. Precious is our time together as we sit under the sunsets and live in an infinite... I don't even see if these are they jumping as I choose the right words. I don't know. Memories. Oh, it shows me who liked what I said. I'm actually focused on making a poem for y'all's entertainment and things like that. Pain. I don't know what that poem is gonna seem like. And now it looks like I moved into Sayori's field of things, because let me just save, because I have a feeling, okay, I'm going to return, but I'm going to end the episode here. So it looked like I was picking and choosing answers based on Sayori's taste. It seemed I wasn't paying attention to the little girls jumping there in the corner. I was really not paying attention, so I don't know who likes what I was writing. The next time we join, we're gonna see who liked my poem the best. I feel like it's Sayori, and am I forming love with her? And what is the psychological horror element of this game? It's cute. I know it exists, but when does it start coming in? It's cute. The music is so cute as well. I'm writing cute poems. I'm with cute baby girls. But who's the crazy one? Who's gonna start stabbing us here in this literature club, making a real life horror out of what's happening? You know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm seeing and saying? I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. So I am going to continue this and play it until I finish. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give me a thumbs up and a comment down below. I will greatly appreciate it. If it is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscription button and the notification bell so you know when I'll be back. Until next time. See ya, guys. Sub. Yeah. Like, share, hit the bell. Yeah.